Hi, welcome back. I'm at a place where I get a lot of Pokestops, and I'm looking for Ultra Balls. I just got one from this first one here, but I'm going to be cruising around trying to fill up my Pokeballs, Great Balls, and Ultra Balls. So hopefully I'll get quite a few here. Like I say, I'll be cruising around until I fill up my backpack with at least 200 Pokeballs of various kinds. There's a Great Ball. Another Great Ball. So it may take a little while to get another one because Ultra Balls are, rarer than the other ones. As you saw, I just got a lot of Great Balls, and they're harder to find than the Pokeballs. So it may just take a while for it to pop up. But I'll keep checking back into my inventory until I get enough of each one. This one's taking a while to load up. Alright, I'll come back to this one, see if the other one down here. So while I'm doing this, I'll be getting walking steps on my eggs that I have hatching or incubating. Yeah, this one came up right away. Yeah, my daughter likes to keep throwing Pokeballs one after the other without waiting, trying to judge her distance or anything. So she used a couple hundred Pokeballs tonight on a few few Pokemon. I was like, no. So now I'm gonna have to refill up here. So it may take like half an hour, 45 minutes, depending on if I find Pokemon while I'm out. I'm not going to actively search for anything because later on I'm going to be hunting for Squirtles, and I heard of a good place to do that. So if I find Pidgeys along the way, I'll definitely get some Pidgeys because I'm going to be evolving them probably in the next couple days. Oh, there's a wild rabbit out there. But evolving probably around 50 Pidgeys or so for the experience to be used with the Lucky Egg. So that'll be a good way for anybody to get experience to get their trainer level higher, so that way you can get higher level Pokemon. And that's one of the tips for getting higher level Pokemon is to increase your training level. There's a Rattata that just popped, but what I'm looking for is oh, it was an Abra. Going for the Abra. So I need quite a few Abra candies so I can raise my Alakazam. Oh, that's the thing with Abra, they just take off right away. Generally, they're a one-shot and done type of Pokemon. If you don't capture them on the first one, they usually take off. But I don't see wasting Great Ball or even a Ultra Ball on them, even if I am refilling them. Actually, have to go in. Yeah, I'll hold on to this. Rattata. Like I said, I'm just going to be evolving all my lower level Pokemon that cost not very much to evolve, just to get the EXP from them. Just to give you an idea of where I'm at item wise, I have 191 items out of 350, and as you see, I have 25 Pokeballs, 9 Great Balls, and 1 Ultra Ball left. Like I say, my daughter was using my Ultra Balls too, like they were regular Pokeballs. I was like, okay. Like, that's alright, I can get them later. But, like I say, the Ultra Balls are going to be a lot harder to find than the Great Balls. So, I mean, you could fill up your backpack with Great Balls and still only have probably 10 or 15 Ultra Balls. So, just be aware. And like I say, they come at level 20. So I just recently got the ability to get the Ultra Ball. And as you see, these other Pokestops have already repopped. That's kind of why I make the circle I do, is to give them time to respawn. Generally, it takes about 5 minutes for a respawn of the Pokestops. So as soon as I hit the first Ultra Ball, I'll let you go just so you can see how to get them from the, that they do generate from the Pokestops, just rare. So, like I say, that Pokestop was the one I got that gave me the Ultra Ball. So, we'll see how long it takes to actually get another one. This one hasn't quite reset yet. May take another minute or so. It's probably because I went and got the other one first that it's taking a little longer, but that's fine. Try to get it now, and there we go. And that's the thing, if the Pokestop, doesn't give you anything, you can either come back to it later or just give it a little bit of time, extra time, and try it again. But like I say, generally you're good with 5 minutes. So then what I would also generally do is go in and keep my potions around 20-ish, especially like the Revive. I don't really use it that often, so I'm going to get rid of 20. There you go, 22. So, I mean, I'll be picking them up anyway, so it doesn't matter. But you want to keep the Hyper Potions rather than the other potions if you can, just because it gives you so much more hit points back. There's another one right there, Hyper Potions. So, I mean, if you can, get rid of your regular potions and your, let's see here. And your super potions, and just get Hyper Potions. It's 200 hit points. So, I mean, it's a better usage of your time anyway. Because all it's doing is taking space in your inventory anyway. Oops. Not too far away for that one yet. But like I say, that's the thing, once you get up to a certain amount of Pokeballs, you can start throwing them away for Great Balls and Ultra Balls. You don't need to keep so many Pokeballs. It's the same thing. If you can get the Great Balls and the Ultra Balls, you might as well stock up on them. Let's see what we got here. Pinsir. We'll go after him. So we're going to throw a berry at him. First thing, might as well, because I have so many of them. And that's the thing, the berries will come out also. So I'm going to use the Great Ball. So I'll be getting quite a few of these. Now I didn't wait for the circle to get the great. Oh, I should have. There we go. And that was a little. Oh, there we go. And there's some kind of tricks too that you can do with the Pokeballs. I'll show you one here. You can spin it, and it'll glow, and then throw it. That's for a curveball, I believe. You know, it doesn't really help, I don't think, but yeah, see, it's called a curveball when you do that. But I mean, you can also kind of throw it in a hook shape, and it'll also count as a curveball. You know, it'll curve in towards him. I'll probably do that again if I catch another Pokemon while I'm doing this. So when you hit level 20, you'll get 20 great or Ultra Balls. So you know, you can probably use them a little wiselier than a little more wisely than my daughter did today, but it's all good. So like I say, I'll probably be out here for at least an hour going around here. Hopefully this video won't take that long to get another Ultra Ball, but you never know. But I mean, it's either pay $10 or cruise around and get the items that you want, you know, and maybe some Pokemon at the same time. So, you know, either way it's worth it. See, and there's another raspberry. So there's no point in not using the raspberries while you're collecting items. There we go. There's finally an Ultra Ball. The same one I had gotten it from in the first place, but I'm sure these other ones will give it up eventually here also. So I'll just go through this, you know, the rest of my routine here and see if I get another one before I end it. See, and there's another revive. Like I say, you get all these other items anyway, so you might as well throw them out. So that way you can stock up on your Pokeballs. Because revive and the potions aren't going to get you any more Pokeballs. So, or Pokemon for that matter. So it's only, you know, really of use if you're battling gems constantly. And, you know, the same with the berries. If you're, you know, constantly going after high-level Pokemon, then you'll want to have a decent amount of berries. But if you're in a place like this where you're getting the items, yeah, you don't need that many. You can throw, you know, 20 and throw them out. You don't need a high supply of them. But like I say, later on I'm going to be going for Squirtles, and I'm not sure if they'll be orange or not. And if they are, then I'll want to, you know, give them the raspberry. Give them a raspberry to lower their level a little bit. And I'll probably be using Great Balls or better. So, alright, so this last Pokestop will be the end of the video. So hopefully I'll get one more Ultra Ball. But if not, you know, I'm just going to keep going around until I fill up my pack with the Great Balls and the regular Pokeballs. Just for time's sake, you know what I mean? I'm not going to try to get 200 Great Balls here. That'd probably take quite a while. So, but I mean, it would be different if it, you know, there were modules here going. You know, then in that case, I'd probably keep going around, you know, trying to catch Pokemon. But just on, you know, general basis, there's not going to be that many Pokemon in this area. Now, if I were to leave this area and go further right where these two Pokestops are, on the other side right there. Oops. There's quite a few Pokemon there. And that's the thing, you got to find out where your Pokemon hide at, consistently. Get a nice hunting ground. And like I say, that's on the other side over there where the housing's at. At this Pokestop here is usually an Onix hiding out. That's where I caught the pincer. And there's another Ultra Ball. There we go. So like I say, once you hit your level 20, you can get the items from the Pokestop. It's just going to take a while, because they are rare items, compared to the other ones. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you down the road.